it's all right for you because you're an attractive young woman, so
Oh.
Well, no, I think that's okay. I think in tattoo parlors, if you go, oh, that's sore, and you're an attractive young woman, nobody really cares.
Melissa Marie Benoist is an American actress, probably best known for her role in the hit show Glee and for her later appearance in the lead role of the series Supergirl. The talented actress hasn't restricted herself to only television, expanding her resume with multiple film credits and recent stage performances. Born on the 4th of October 1988 in Houston, Texas, to Julie and Jim Benoist, Melissa's mother raised her in Denver, Colorado, as her parents separated when she was still young. Her father, who worked as a physician, remarried and conceived 5 half-siblings. Melissa also has 2 sisters, Jessica, who became a novelist, and Christina, who pursued a career as an ecological scientist. Melissa started with dance classes at the age of 3, focusing mostly on jazz, tap, and ballet, then developed her interest in musical theater after her aunt cast her in a church play when she was 4 years old. She continued to perform with the local children's theater and attended several talent development institutes and programs. As part of one such program with the Academy of Theater Arts in Littleton, Colorado, Melissa had an opportunity to perform at Disneyland, though having to remain anonymous. She also performed at various venues locally, developing her young talent that would eventually earn her recognition. In 2007, Melissa matriculated from the Arapahoe High School in Centennial, Colorado, but instead of attending graduation parties, Melissa celebrated by performing in the play Evita at the Country Dinner Playhouse. Benoist then moved to New York City, where she hoped to pursue a career in musical theater, but she didn't shy away from further education and enrolled at Marymount Manhattan College, initially studying musical theater, though later switching to focus on theater, inspired by her admiration for 19th century Russian plays. In 2011, she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Theater, but while tending to her studies, Melissa still pursued acting to work to establish her name. She landed a role with Mariah Carey in 2008 in the film Tennessee, and also made a guest appearance in several television series, which included Law & Order: Criminal Intent, Blue Bloods, and The Good Wife. After rigorous interviews, Melissa landed the role of Marley Rose in the 4th and 5th seasons of Glee in 2012, which earned her substantial exposure and popularity with the audience. Then, in 2014, Benoist appeared in the thriller film Whiplash, and has also starred in several titles since, including Low Riders, Danny Collins, The Longest Ride, and her latest in 2018 appearance in the miniseries Waco. In 2015, Melissa was cast in a leading role in Supergirl, as portrayed in the Arrowverse, continuing the role to date. Despite her prominent and promising career, Melissa has apparently kept her romantic interest at a bare minimum, living both extremely privately and reclusive from the media. However, Benoist recently opened up about her experiences with an ex-husband, whom she accused of domestic violence. Unfortunately, Benoist's love life attracted attention for the wrong reasons, though it seems the bad is resolutely in her past, and she's found happiness with someone else. Melissa's first link with a romantic in her past was with the photographer Nick Vordeman, whom she allegedly dated between 2008 and 2012 before meeting her future husband, Blake Jenner. Unfortunately, few details remain about their relationship, so the truth behind Nick and Melissa's romance is as good as lost. If they dated, as suggested by rumors and pictures, then the young actress certainly left a lasting impression on Nick. The couple ended their relationship in 2012, the same year that Melissa would begin acting in Glee. She also met her future husband Jenner on the set, though their romance would end on a bitter note. It's not known if Nick and Melissa parted on good terms or if they remained in contact through the years. Melissa's relationship with Blake Jenner could be described as a bad romance indeed, though at first and on set, the pair seemed to be on much better terms than when it ended. By all accounts, the pair were so effective at hiding their admiration for each other that by the time the tabloids learned that they got hitched, the couple announced that it happened long ago. It seems that they secretly tied the knot in a very private ceremony, though among the media, it's accepted to have taken place in 2015, although the actual date remains subject to speculation. Regardless, for the first year of their relationship, Melissa, now a Jenner, and Blake were celebrated as a golden couple among their peers and on the red carpet. Then in 2016, the couple announced their split, and Melissa filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences as her primary reason, which was finalized in 2017. In 2019, Melissa released a shocking video on social media, speaking out against the abuse she suffered at the hands of her former partner and ex-husband, Blake. Jenner later took responsibility for his poor behavior, but stating that Melissa herself also acted abusively. Melissa replied to Jenner's claims, saying she acted in self-defense and grew tired of being abused both mentally and physically by him. As proof of how bad their relationship ended, Melissa carries a scar from an injury she suffered to her iris that causes an enlarged pupil. Since then, Blake has admitted that he committed the selfish acts under a false sense of manhood and followed it up with a lengthy apology directed to Benoist that he posted on his Instagram account. Though uncertain what caused the friction in their once happy relationship, things between Melissa and Blake ended on very bad terms. Following her toxic marriage with Blake Jenner, Melissa took her time to find the next charmer, focusing more on her career. In 2015, Melissa landed the role of Kara in Supergirl, and on the set met her co-star Chris Wood. The two would first begin a mutual friendship, though neither one has been strangers to dating their fellow cast members. Melissa assisted Chris in establishing his website called I Don't Care, which focuses on clearing up the stigmas associated with mental health disorders. In support of Wood, Melissa came forward, admitting that she suffered from depression and anxiety attacks, which had plagued her since she was 13. In the years that followed it, the chemistry between Benoist and Wood was undeniable, and the first rumors of a relationship surfaced following a romantic escape, as the couple took to Mexico. They were also quite eager to share the mutual admiration on social media, indulging their followers with some of the sweetest romantic pictures. Fans could easily predict what would happen next, and it was hardly a surprise when Melissa and Chris announced their engagement. To make the presentation incredibly special, Chris took part in the design of the ring he bought her. In September 2019, Chris and Benoist married in a private ceremony hosted at a private home in Ojai, California, attending the Saturn Awards ceremony in Hollywood later that year for the first time as a married couple. On March 4, 2020, Melissa and Chris shared the joyful news of Benoist's pregnancy on Instagram, placing the due date sometime close to 25th September 2020. On the 12th of September, Melissa went into delivery and gave birth to their son, Huxley Robert Wood, who was thankfully born healthy. According to all recent reports about the Woods, they couldn't be any happier, and the future for this bright couple and young family certainly seems very promising. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.